MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt it.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Justin Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Down the first baseline. Voit fields it cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. To first. He's got it. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting third, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Woods sets. First pitch on the way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1, and this is still. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. He stands in for the first time in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting sixth.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Favorable call in there for a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. One. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground, and it comes up on Utley, and the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he lays off there. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he falls behind now. 2-0. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Machado. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1-2. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks...
And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
A ball and no strikes. Grandal, the runner at second with 1 away. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Jock Peterson now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for LA. Home half of the third. Here's Andrew McCutchen now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one away.
Batting ninth.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voit. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. Tough slider down low for a strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Right over the middle, knee high. Left side, but well foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Right side, hit hard. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Up next for the game.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired, 2 down now.
Designated hitter.
Giancarlo Stanton now hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Stanton is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
He's set, and the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wood sets. Here's the 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Designated hitter. Matt.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Hit to first. Voit takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's 1-1. Popped him up. Grandal is right there. 1 gone. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado has it. And there are 2 away now. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-1. Bounce to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yasmani Grandal goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Popped him up. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Again, a 1-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Puig over at second. Peterson is over at first with one away. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. At the plate, Manny Machado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Chad Green was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded with only one out. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drop.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there. Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead all
So
along.
here's Matt Kemp now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voit will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There to get it is Utley. And that's the first out. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went down on strikes last time up. This one's down to third. Turner's got it. And there's out number 2. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Wood has his target, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Right over the middle, knee high. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is line to left. McCutchen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now batting, Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. A ball and no strikes.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And right into the shift. Gloved by Turner. And that's the 2nd out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swinging a soft liner, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their 2nd knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Wood sets. Here he comes 0-1. Popped him up. Utley is there. And that retires the side. So no. Tommy Canely has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Ready now, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Justin Turner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Utley for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Luke Voit. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Neil Walker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. 2 hits in 7 tries. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Neil Walker will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. A high fastball is in there. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. McCutchen is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ball and a strike. Soft liner to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit for Utley. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this left for L.A. They lead it 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So striding forward now, Gleyber Torres, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looking to send him packing again. And it's 1-2. Hicks gets his lead at first, nobody out. Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Aaron Judge will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. Stanton is retired, 2 down now. Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man